Hi, I'm Federico, and this is the video of the Getting Started guide in which we're going to enter financial transactions. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to cash balances very quickly to show you what we are doing right now. So we're talking about this: cash transfer, new credit, payment of credit, new loan that we give someone, or payments of loans that we have given. So if we were to do this here, we will immediately see the impact of each transaction on the cash balances, which is useful. But I want you to see where these transactions are in the system. So what I'm going to do is going to go to the cash transactions page, and I'm going to do it here. We're talking basically same actions. So let's start with a cash transfer, and I'm going to say that I'm going to transfer. I have some money in my petty cash that I need to transfer to my bank account. So I'm going to transfer 1,000 to a savings account. I'm just simply going to say save and close window to save a bit of time because I don't want to see the document. So there I have it, my first transfer, and then let's make another one from 1,000, and again I'm going to say this was from petty cash, but this was to the savings account. I do the same thing, save and close window. Now let's do a payment of credit. So I click here, payment of credit. I get this form, and I'm going to say it's going to be 1,200, and I'm going to be paying my credit card, and I'm going to be paying my credit card from my current account. Okay, save and close window. All right, now let's do a new loan. So this is basically we are lending money. So we're going to say we're going to lend 500, and I'm going to simply call it a loan, and the debtor is going to be employees. It's selected automatically because it was already in the system, and I say this. I gave it this money came out of my petty cash. Save and close this window. Okay, and let's do a final payment of credit. So in this case, I'm gonna say 2,500, and this I'm gonna say is the loans from my shareholders, and the money came from my savings account. Let's say that I did a transfer to them from the savings account, and I need to register now. So I'm going to say save and close window. All right, so those are all the financial transactions we're done with them. So we want to do now is go to cash. All right, so basically, as you guys can see, all these accounts were affected by what we just did. So these financial transactions are pretty important because although they are not an income or an expense for the business, they're like essential and very important for its cash flow. So they need to be recorded, properly, and we need to keep an eye on our cash. Always keep an eye on our cash balances on all those financial payments. So I can click here on the petty cash balance and see how do I get to this balance, to this, and it'll say, okay, I started with an initial balance. I've do a payment to employees. I've received sales. I then loan some money to employees as well. I transfer money to the savings account. I transfer money to the current account, and that's how I get shows me total inflows, total outflows, and balance. And I can obviously do that for every single account. And now we are ready for the next step, which is basically entered income and expense financial transactions, which are a bit of a hybrid between financial transactions and income and expense transactions, because they're definitely they represent either an income or expense for the business, a non-operating income or expense for the business, but they might not have like a clear impact on the cash flow. So that will be the next step.